Today, I want to share with you the story of Mr. Lee, who is 58 years old this year. He has been living with diabetes for almost 10 years. 6 months ago, Mr. Lee suddenly experienced whole body pain accompanied by limited mobility in his lower back. After going to the hospital for a checkup, he was informed that his condition was due to osteoporosis caused by diabetes. The doctor adjusted his diabetes medication, but Mr. Lee was worried that his osteoporosis might worsen. So, he went to the supermarket and bought a case of skim milk, planning to drink a small cup of it every day to supplement his calcium intake. After seeing Mr. Lee carry the milk home, his wife advised him not to randomly supplement his diet, warning that if the osteoporosis doesn't get better, it might cause other complications. The couple argued for half a day about whether diabetics should drink milk, but they couldn't reach a conclusion. Can diabetics drink milk? What effect does drinking a small cup of milk daily have on diabetics? Osteoporosis is especially common among the elderly, and it's even more prevalent among elderly diabetics. Doctors in Taiwan pointed out that because diabetics have higher blood sugar levels, this excess sugar isn't effectively utilized by the body and is excreted through urine, taking calcium with it. When calcium is lost, magnesium and phosphorus in the bones also decrease, which stimulates the parathyroid glands to secrete hormones, causing the bones to release calcium and leading to bone loss and osteoporosis. Therefore, timely calcium supplementation is particularly important for diabetics. Milk is a well-known source of calcium, but many diabetics worry that the lactose in milk might worsen their condition. However, the answer is that diabetics can indeed drink milk. Milk is rich in protein, fat, and calcium, and it has a relatively low glycemic index, making it an ideal food for calcium supplementation in diabetics. Dr. Han Yajuan, Deputy Chief Physician of the Endocrinology Department at Guangzhou 8th People's Hospital, further stated that adults generally need about 800 to 1,000 milligrams of calcium daily. Through daily diet, we can intake about 400 milligrams, meaning only about 300 to 350 grams of milk is needed to meet the calcium requirement. Additionally, the vitamin D in milk helps promote calcium absorption. How should diabetics choose milk? Although diabetics can drink milk, there are many types available, and choosing the right kind can be beneficial, while the wrong choice can be harmful. Diabetics should pay attention to the following recommendations. 1. Pure milk. Fresh pure milk has a low glycemic index, GI, of 27.6. Whether it's pasteurized fresh milk, whole milk, or skim milk, as long as it's pure milk, it doesn't significantly affect blood sugar levels. 2. Skim milk. Whole milk isn't necessarily high in fat. Per 100 grams, whole milk contains about 3 to 3.5 grams of fat, which means a 250-gram serving contains only about 8 grams of fat, less than what's found in red meat. Therefore, whether to choose whole milk or skim milk depends on personal preference. 3. Yogurt. Yogurt promotes the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, inhibits harmful bacteria, improves constipation, and boosts immunity. Even with added sugar, yogurt's GI is less than 50, making it a low GI food that can be consumed with confidence. For those with lactose intolerance, yogurt is a more suitable substitute for milk. 2 types of milk are not recommended. 1. Flavored fermented milk. Products with added fruit juice, fruit pieces, malt grains, coconut jelly, etc., have lower protein and higher fat and sugar content, which is not advisable for diabetics. 2. Reconstituted milk. Made by adding water to concentrated milk or milk powder, it typically contains water, whole milk powder, and sweeteners like white sugar and food additives. Its nutritional value is lower than pure milk, and it may contain added sugars, so it's best to avoid it. For beverages diabetics should avoid. 1. Alcohol. Alcohol inhibits glycogen synthesis and the breakdown of liver glycogen, both of which help maintain stable blood sugar. Drinking alcohol, especially on an empty stomach, can lead to hypoglycemia, increasing the burden on the pancreas and worsening the diabetic condition. 2. Instant coffee often contains added sugar, fat, and creamer to enhance flavor. While occasional consumption is fine, frequent intake can negatively impact cardiovascular health. 3. Freshly squeezed juice. Even though it's made from fruits, the lack of dietary fiber allows fructose to be absorbed quickly, raising blood sugar levels rapidly. 4. Honey water. High in glucose and fructose, it can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar and increase insulin secretion, leading to fat accumulation and a higher risk of obesity. Maintaining a balanced diet is crucial for diabetics, without being too restrictive or indulgent. Ensure a balanced intake of nutrients, regular medication, and exercise to keep blood sugar levels stable. Certain foods should be avoided by diabetics. 1. Corn. While it's a common and nutritious food, sticky corn is high in starch, which can quickly elevate blood sugar. 2. Pumpkin. With a high GI of 75, it can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar. 3. Water chestnuts. High in starch and potassium, they can aggravate complications in diabetics. 4. Yam. High in starch, it can significantly raise blood sugar levels when cooked and consumed as a staple food. 5. Beetroot. Although nutritious, it is rich in sugars that can spike blood sugar levels. 6. Lotus root. High in starch, it can elevate blood sugar and should be eaten in moderation. A balanced diet with appropriate low GI carbohydrates, proteins, healthy fats, and vitamins is essential for managing diabetes. Fresh vegetables and fruits should be included daily. Can diabetes be reversed? These factors are crucial. 1. Obesity. Overweight diabetics have a higher chance of reversal by losing about 10% of their body weight. 2. Short disease duration. The shorter the duration of diabetes, the higher the chance of reversing it. 3. No islet cell antibodies. If the body doesn't have antibodies against islet cells, type 2 diabetes is more likely to be reversible. 4. High C-peptide levels. High levels indicate that the pancreas is still producing insulin, increasing the chance of reversal. In summary, early intervention, especially within the first 2 years of diagnosis, significantly increases the likelihood of reversing type 2 diabetes. That's it for today's sharing. Remember, you are never alone here.